Jake Bates now, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Denver. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Play action with Nix.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on 1st down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on 2nd down.
They run it. Here's R.J. Harvey. Nothing doing on 2nd. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer. These last 2 snaps, they have forced this drive to what might be its last play here, Brock, and we can confidently say there's not going to be another run here on 3rd down.
Yeah, I think it's time to let the passing game get going and really trust your quarterback here who's got to compensate for 2 negative plays.
And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, dude, I love that.
And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. There's the fake. Here's Nix. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. All right, partner testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it. They've got a man in motion. On 3rd down, here's Nix. And they get to him again. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
Well, we're already seeing his legs going to be a factor in this contest. But I'll tell you what, Kate, if pressure's going to be on him like that, he's going to have to put his running back cape on and really use his ability to escape and keep things moving forward.
This punt out of bounds on the fly. We're waiting for the mark. Looks like they're going to say it's short of the 30.
At their own 32-yard line.
First and 10 from the 32. Starting this drive with a design run. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. They gain 11 on that play. And that is good for a Detroit 1st down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
First and 10 from the 43. Out of the shotgun. Caught. And that's going to fall incomplete. They wanted to get it right back to him after that run, but no luck on that throw.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Gibbs now from the gun. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. He will go. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown.
You know, Kate, I think one thing we've clearly learned about the analytics of this game at the NFL level, explosive plays matter. And to get one on the opening series, that has got to feel good for this offense.
Point after up and good from Bates. And the Lions will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Beginning on the ground here with Dobbins. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Back to the line they come. 2nd down. Out of the gun, it's Nix. And a little bit of big completion, Brock, if not for that meddling defender who knocked it away. It sets up 3rd down.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing a double coverage, odds are against you.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And this defense makes the stop in a big way to bring up 4th down.
Jeremy Crawshaw in confirmation.
And they will have to boot it away in a little bit. We've arrived at the end of our 1st quarter. 7-0 is our score. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They're looking at a punt, though, facing 4th down.
The Lions take over 1st and 10.
All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10. Goff from his end zone. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the 1st half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Throwing again here from the end zone. Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Dre Greenlaw picks it off. The moment you see them look to pass from this close to their own goal line, Brock, it is that defense's goal to hurry him and force a mistake just like that.
Yeah, those guys, they're so sneaky on the back end, Kate. They know the clock is being sped up. They know that the quarterbacks just wait for that rush throw, and then they step in, they deliver, and they take the ball away.
And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. Again, it's Dobbins. And he does not get in. And now it's 3rd and goal.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you've kind of set yourself up. Actually, you've set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Well, good luck stopping the big fella that close to the goal line, Brock. I've always thought that the distance right there is just me. And he does not tie this game. His extra points off. They remain down by 1. on the extra point, but he should be able to keep this between the sidelines, hopefully, as he sends this away. Jacob Sailors now to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Gibbs. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. 2nd down. And goes to the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Shotgun snap here to go. That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. And here's another stop made right at the line. Nice back-to-back reps from this defense.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
3rd down run by Gibbs. Has the first, but wants more. He's past the 45. Hits the 20. Gets the 10. There it is. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions grow the lead to 7. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown.
Hey, Kate, we're not even to halftime, and this guy has already got a game's worth of success. And the great thing is that, yes, it benefits him individually, statistically, but you know it just sets the table for everybody else because that play-action pass should be devastating.
That one splits the uprights. And the Lions grow their lead to 8. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
He was brought down by Al-Wadi Muhammad. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 36-yard line.
It'll be 2nd down and 9, but not just yet. Only a couple of minutes to go in our 1st half. More from Mile High in just a moment. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. They kick the running back in motion. Shotgun snap to Nix. And down he goes. The Lions rush gets home. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game.
Kate, that was so good, really, on 2 levels there defensively. Number 1, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And more important,
he's in trouble and gets brought down again. And a couple of really...
Get him up out of here.
That's so typical. Body of a donut, that's so typical. Train like a god, that's so typical. Please don't modest, so typical. Don't wanna talk about it, so cynical. So fine, cut it out like a umbilical. Don't wanna risk the ouch of the ridicule. It's so typical. It's so typical and visual. I feel like the one. Yeah, I wake up every morning and thank God for my lungs. Cause I'm breathing so good, I know I don't have to run. When you're looking this good, no one can tell you to jump, to swim. Yeah, I'm trying to ride the wave. I'm trying to get me paid. I'm trying to move and shake. I'm trying to walk away. I swear my wrists are great. I'm getting used to change. Face of a model, that's so typical. Body of a donut, that's so typical. Tail like a god, that's so typical. Please don't modest, so typical. Don't wanna talk about it, so cynical. So why cut it out like a umbilical? Don't wanna risk the ouch of the ridicule. It's so typical.
These restless eyes of mine will sit in to my heart and sugar. In a jumbled life of glitter, dream hit concrete, mind all jook up. Tend to think in 1,000 thoughts, I'll pop through north to the voice, get bored. Endless stairs in a sinking door, I search for things I don't need no more. Baby, I'm typically every day, can't call it shady. I'm airing you cause I'm an anxious state that worries daily. But if I link my G's, it goes away, then honey lean. I gallon van with darling, baby, jet, jet, jet.
That's so typical. Way up and honest, that's so typical. Tell like a god, that's so typical. He's still modest, that's so typical. That's so typical. Way up and honest, that's so typical. Tell like a god, that's so typical. He's still modest, that's so typical. Don't wanna talk about it, I'm so cynical, so don't cut it out like a umbilical. Don't wanna risk the ouch, the ridicule. It's so typical.
For all the think they girls don't be. If you didn't know, maybe better than us. One hand on his queen, left on the freak. He probably thought they wanted me. Shawty seen everything, and you know she got him beat. Cause her side ain't in the streets. She ain't the one to play with you. Her DMs, they be sliding like base hitters. The mother fellas, they be seeing her work. You say you want an angel, then give her heaven on earth. I respect your relationship. I don't care if you don't. But I think girls better than men. And I won't tell if you don't. A dog gon' be a dog. But a gon' be more clever. Oh, a dog gon' be a dog. But a gon' be more clever. Yeah. If a then a girl do it better. If a you know a girl do it better. I'm not the good dog. 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 She see it all, even if it's big or small. Do you know where your girl is? But she not at home with ya. Cause the last time I checked, she in Vegas. And Summer Lee with baller, she flagrant. Once a good girl is gone, she gone forever, more forever. And now she dog 'em out whenever.
We are just about 10 miles south of downtown. You get a look inside NRG Stadium in Houston, the home of the Texans. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Detroit Lions and the Houston Texans. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen ready to get this one going. Jake Bates set to get it started. Off we go from Houston. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
All right. Wait, Buddy. Why Tony? Look the hot.
Stroud gonna throw right away. A dive and a catch. Incredible. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
With wide receivers, I think we spend so much time talking about their speed and their route running, and of course that's critical, but the ability to not only catch the ball, but to concentrate on the bad throws. We used to have a saying, you get paid to catch the bad ones. And saw a great example of it here, laying out, going down to get this ball, holding on through contact with the ground, and it's a big-time play.
Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. Oh, intercepted on the second play of the game. Picked off by Brian Branch.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong. Let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
Right to the air. Here's Goff. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. Try again. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun. It's Goff. That one too far out in front to be brought in, and it's incomplete. He was looking for Jahmyr Gibbs out of the backfield. And it's going to be 3rd down.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
From the gun, on 3rd down, it's Goff. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
Another 3 and out.
Corner out. DC. Ric Flair.
And movement up front. And that's our first time tonight to check in with our referee. So on 4th down, the Lions send out Jack Fox to punt. Jalen Knoll deep for Houston. Now a fair catch is taken here, just short of the 45-yard line.
At their own 45-yard line.
Hey, south.
They'll run it, and it's the USC man, Woody Marks. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 16 yards.
2J.
And the Texans first down.
12.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Hey, uno more. Hey, uno. Hey, uno. 19 Texans.
On first down, it's Stroud. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. Wow, they are moving the ball to start this drive. 21 on that play.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space. And we're able to...
And the Texans are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
That's another Texans first down. First down and goal to go.
How was that? 18. What's that?
Marks, and he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
What's that? Why Tony? Red.
On 2nd down, Stroud. He puts it up, and it's caught. Jalen Knoll. Touchdown, Texans.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back. Even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan, everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
The score, Texans 7, Lions 0.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Tonight, 20, 2 for 1, 2 for 1.
Goff's going to throw here on 1st and 10. That's going to be incomplete. And they'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter.
And with nothing open downfield, he tries to find something underneath. But give credit to this secondary, Mike. I mean, they had everything covered up, and this one ends up just falling incomplete.
And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. More from Houston coming up in a moment. Third and 7.
Super. Value 3. Value 3. Go.
From the gun, it's Goff. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Derek Stingley. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Defensively on 3rd down, Mike, that's the money down. You have to find a way to get off the field. Most offenses are going to be more pass-heavy, looking to throw the ball downfield to convert. How can you dial up the pressure just a little bit, force an errant throw, and in this case, come away forcing the turnover?
18. What's that? Down. Hey, uno. Hey, south.
On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. He'll get that into the hands of Woody Marks. And he'll be out of bounds, down at the 20. A pickup there of 19 yards. 1st down for Houston.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Here we go. 18. What's that? Buggy. Look the high. 12.
Stroud going to set up the throw. Weighing out, and he made the catch. What a play. That is a gain of 15, and now it's 1st and goal. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal.
Here we go. Swap. Another swap. 19 Texas. Look the high.
From the gun, here's Stroud. That is caught, and he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
4-yard gain.
From the 1, 2nd and goal.
19 Texas.
1-yard line.
Oh, ready. 18. What's that?
2 minutes remaining. First half in a 7-0 game. Greg and I back from Houston in a moment. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal.
How's the snap? Hot. 118. What's that? Robin. Buggy. Tonight.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. That one to the end zone, but incomplete. Nico Collins was the intended receiver there. And now 3rd and goal coming up.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
Is it time to turn to the running game to get in? 3rd and goal coming up.
18. What's up? Hey, uno. 2J. Robin.
They'll run with Marks. And he barrels his way into the end zone. 20 Marks. Touchdown, Houston. So on 3rd and goal, they run it in. Sometimes, Greg, that's 4-down territory. They didn't need to do it on 4th down. Taking care of it on the 3rd down for the touchdown.
Yeah, and when you find yourself down here this close, Mike, you have to finish these drives off. I'm with you. I think he was going to give his back 2 shots there to punch it in, but he only needed 1.
Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. This fielded at about the 9. He'll get across the 20, mark him down 23-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Goff. That's to Laporta on the tight end screen. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
They'll go play action with Goff. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. Third and a yard. Now Goff. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete.
When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up a 1st down.
20. 2.
On 1st down, it's Goff. This one complete to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. First reception of the game for St. Brown. And he gives his team a 1st down. Now Detroit's going to use their 2nd timeout. And it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this 1st half. First and 10. Now, Goff. Now pass deep for St. Brown. Oh, the defender able to get his head around and intercept it. And he's going to be taken down, but a nice return up past the 35-yard line.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Here we go. Tony. 11. Hey, south. Hey, uno more. White top. Buggy.
Stroud to throw here on first down. So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. Interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10.
Go. 2, 3. Hey, 76. Value 3.
Goff. Again, working deep downfield. And he's going to be taken down inside the 40-yard line. A big one there to start the second half. A pickup of 44 yards.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
76, tell him. 76.
Goff to throw on first down. Out to his right. He bought as much time as he could, but he will finally be taken down.
Well, that's certainly one way to bounce back here defensively after giving up a huge explosive play on the previous snap. To bounce back and come away with a sack. Now you find yourself in second and long. You can catch your breath, and the opportunity to get off the field has just gone up.
A second down throw for Goff. That's deep for the back of the end zone. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. Next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
It is 3rd and 10. To throw is Goff. Right side at Laporta, the tight end. 16-yard pickup on that one. Good for a Lions first down.
16 yards. That's good for a Lions first down. A gain of 16 yards. First down, Detroit.
To throw is Goff. He'll look underneath and finds Gibbs. And the Lions are going to be set up first and goal. Tackle made at the 9.
Detroit Lions first down.
Throwing here is Goff. And he will wisely just get rid of this one and set up second and goal.
At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
Look wide. Get this one complete.
Goff's pass. Complete to Dominic Lovett. A gain of 3 yards. It's now 3rd and
Race 7 of the drive coming up, and it's 3rd and goal. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. And on 3rd down, that ball's incomplete.
Teams practice these situations all week long, Mike. Down here in the tight red zone, you find yourself inside the 10-yard line. You're thinking, we've got to come away with a touchdown. Well, after that 3rd down incomplete, it's going to be real interesting to see how they approach this 4th down after failing on 3rd.
Hey, 180. 12. Is that?
They'll go for it. Here's Goff. That is incomplete. The defense coming up big in the red zone. It's a turnover on down.
These are the situations where, as an offense, you're trying to dial up your best play call to make sure this possession doesn't get wasted. But let's give credit to the defense. Big moment, big fourth down opportunity, and they're able to get off the field.
Here we go. Let's go. 12. Hey, Uno Mars. Hey, south.
On first down, it's Stroud. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight. And it's second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
11. Buggy. Look at high. 19 Texas.
On second down, Stroud. That's into the hands of Dell on the right side. Across midfield, shot out of a cannon. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 94 yards. Touchdown, Houston. A huge play there. They go in the air. We only see a few touchdowns of that length all year. They go from back up to in the end zone for a touchdown.
It is, Mike. In this case, most teams are saying, let's just pick up a first down. At the very least, give our punter some room out of the end zone. But not this guy. He's thinking taking it to distance, and that's exactly what he was able to do.
Ka'imi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. Now return coming from the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12.
Left 20. Hey, kill. What's up?
From the gun, it's Goff. Exiting the pocket right. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Daniil Hunter. He's able to force the big loss on the sack. And it sets up third and long. Here's Goff. That's caught by Gibbs. Look at him go! He's inside the 40, inside the 20, and he's going to take this all the way to the house. 81 yards. Touchdown, Detroit. Well, they get the running back out of the backfield, and Greg, we find them in the end zone, a touchdown pass.
Mike, we call those short throw, long run. It's every quarterback's dream. He's able to get the ball out of his hand to his intended target, and in this case, this guy, he does the rest.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here we go.
On the ground, it's Marks to open the drive, and he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this third quarter of play. Second and inches.
Robin. Here we go.
We see a lot of this as they begin the fourth quarter on the ground.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock and keeping the ball in the ground?
The blitz overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes. The offense staying out there for this fourth down.
Hey, uno more. Hey, uno.
Stroud going to set up to throw. He dives, and what a catch for the first down. Give them 19 yards as they get the fourth down conversion. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
All right. At 18. That's it. Hey, south. Tonight.
Throwing is Stroud. A dive and a catch. Incredible. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
And that's what you call being fearless, going over the middle. That's not everybody's cup of tea in this league, Mike. Some guys love to operate outside the numbers, and some guys understand their role is in the middle of the field, and not only to make that catch, but to do it laying out. That's a big-time play to secure that one.
All right. 18. What's that? Hey, uno. Hey, south. Look the high. 19 Texas. Red. Buggy.
They'll drop to throw. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
2nd and 16 at the 30-yard line.
Oh, boy.
Dell, the motion man.
11. Hey, uno more. 11.
Throwing on 2nd down. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down.
Hey, uno. Hey.
Dell, the motion man.
Why Tony?
Here's Stroud. Trying the right side. Taken in by Collins. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
They'll run straight ahead with Marks. And he is upended. Boy, awkward-looking tackle. They take him down behind the line on that one. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Once again, it's Marks. And this is a slight improvement over the previous play. He's not going to lose yardage, but not gaining any either. It's 3rd down. Now Detroit's going to use their 2nd timeout to talk things over before 3rd down.
Hey, south. On 18. What's that? Look the hot. Nike Texas. Buggy.
From the gun, here's Stroud. A throw left side finds Dell. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike. How well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard him.
They can still pick up a 1st down here, and they'll line up to go for it on 4th down.
What's that? 18. What's that? South.
Now Stroud. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
To add the extra point. Play clock down to 0. That's going to be a delay. Stroud comes to the line. The Texans going for 2.
The Texans will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Rob it. Hey, south. Under. Hey, Uno Mars. Hey, Uno.
Now they'll set up to throw. And try to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. That's the linebacker, Alex Anzalone.
That decision to go for 2 was made up from the very beginning. The moment they scored, you could see the head coach. He's signaling, we're going for 2. The touchdown was obviously a disappointing outcome defensively, but to able to get that stop, they can at least come off the field and catch their breath.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Goff going to throw here on 1st and 10. That's the Laporta on the tight end screen. Here's the 3rd and final timeout for the Lions. And the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Goff in the pistol. A ball deep for the end zone. That one knocked away. In the end zone, incomplete. What a good job locating the football by the defense where it matters most. And it'll bring up third down now.
And while this one is all but over, these guys aren't going to let up one bit. They have a lot of pride in their performance, Mike. And just because they have this big lead, they're not going to give you anything easy here down the stretch.
180, 2 for 1, 2 up, hey, 5. Obama, good.
From the gun, on third down, it's gone. He's going to dial up another deep ball. That one's broken up. It is incomplete. This defensive secondary, they have been really in a fly zone all game long. It continues here and brings up fourth down. Now Goff. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on fourth and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Stroud to throw here on first down. That's taken in by Marks. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Now whistles and timeout. Go figure. Not sure the point of this. We're going to stop it. 4 seconds left in the game. So it's a win here for the Texans. They proved much the best in this one. Get a solid performance in all 3 phases of the game and ride that to victory. And that'll do it for my partner Greg Olson, for our entire team.